I'm Johnny.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Kane. You're watching Desert TV.
And we're excited. And she said it all with the hips. It goes a bit like this. He was a little boy, little Jack Black, working hard for the boss, but never caught no slack. Saw her there up on the stage, bent without her knees. She is the kind of type of woman that I would like to please. Well, she goes down and he is tempted, blood rush to the throat. Oh, 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 oh. That night off last night really killed us. I went to the movies with my girlfriend. What did you guys do?
8 burgers.
8 burgers. What did you do after that? If you've seen our Instagram, there's a photo of them in front of a neon sign that says open Thai massage. The kind of massage that's open at 10 o'clock. I don't know, deep tissue, wasn't it, Johnny? It was a deep tissue massage. And she said it all with her hips. It goes a little... You went bad, you see. Daddy's girl working real hard to pay university. Saw her there up on the stage, bent without her knees. She is the kind of type of woman I would like to meet. Well, she goes down and he is tempted, blood rush to the throat. Oh, 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 she said it all with her hips. It goes a little bit like... All the way from now, we've got Mr. Johnny G on the double bass. And all the way from Melbourne, Victoria, bringing the good weather with him, Jeremy Kursberg. My name's Kane, and together we're 1920. I mean together because you and us are together tonight. And one thing we've learned the past 2 years, we don't know, even this weekend, we don't know if the next gig's going to happen. So what matters to us is right here, right now with you, in a goddamn clubhouse in the middle of nowhere, so we can get up to whatever we want to get up to. And we possibly will. Just leave the black light at home. You was a good little boy, but you went bad, you see. Daddy's girl working real hard to pay university. Saw her there up on the stage, bent without her knees. She is the kind of type of woman that I would like to please. Oh, she goes down and he is tempted, but rush to the throat. Oh, 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 oh. And she said it all with her hips. It goes a little bit. Oh, yeah. know that I care. Miles in between us, but I wanna do is be there. The prettiest you'll be is lying next to me. My natural woman, my natural woman, my natural woman, my natural woman. Johnny told me something special about his massage last night. He said, I got a 15% discount because I sang her a song. And I was like, what song did you sing, bud? And he's like, Natural Woman. I was like, yeah, you did. I also forgot that this is being filmed. So all this is going down to tape, Johnny. Yep, and it's all true. But this song's called Natural Woman. It's all about you, ladies, in all your shapes and sizes, and how wonderful you are. And I don't say this to be cute, it's just the truth. And us lads need to realise that, don't we, guys? How good are the ladies in your life? Wow. 2 guys like, yeah, and there's a bunch of chicks going, yes. That was a green light, gents. That was a goddamn green light. I opened the door, and what did you do? You didn't even walk through it. How good are the girls in your lives, lads? Yeah, fuck yeah! That's what I want to hear. But girls, I've got to drop a bombshell today. Us lads have feelings too. We are sick of being treated like pieces of meat. All we have ever wanted was a cuddle. So we feel safe and secure, and we want our feelings and thoughts to be heard. You need to realise that us blokes, we do not care what makeup or bags you have or those streaks up in your hair. The prettiest you'll be is lying next to me. My natural woman, my natural woman, my natural woman, my natural woman. Sometimes we play places for the first time and they say, play something we know. Play something we can dance to. Well, if you don't know this song, you weren't loved as a child. It's as simple as that. So we're going to do it together, and then we're going to wee together as well. It's filming it, so we'll call it a German film. I don't know. Is that what they do? In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleep. Even in the cheap seats, let's hear it. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion. Let's wee together. Here we go. Oh, wee.
Hi, I'm Tiana. You're watching Desert TV, and I am here with Johnny and Kane from Riff, Blues and Grooves Machine 1920. Guys.
Yeah, you are.
Welcome, guys. Well, it's not 1920, it is 2022, as we know. But here we are in the middle of an incredible performance. We're in Queensland. We're at Mo's Desert Clubhouse, guys. How does it feel to actually be back on stage?
To play to people, amazing. And it's flooding around us, so we had to come here on like a little dinghy, a kayak. Johnny was, what were you doing? Body surfing at some point. He was wearing spandex. It got weird, but we got here, and here we are. It's amazing to be playing to people.
Is the spandex coming back for the show or nah?
No, it's like cottage cheese in a stocking. You do not need to see that on stage.
He's gone. He's out. He's out.
He's out. Hands on head.
But tell me, like, you guys as a band collectively are renowned for your live energy. Like, electrifying is a word that I just keep coming across every time people describe you. You have played festivals, you've played headline shows, you're no strangers to performing. What is it that you guys love about being on stage?
Free beers. And just that, no, in all seriousness, the people, the energy that we get from the crowd, and it's addictive. It's the best drug in the world. And we've really missed that during the lockdown because we did a lot of live shows, we did some cool stuff, but it's that sharing, breaking down the fourth wall and sharing that with people, and nothing beats it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For me, it's the ability to let the monster out of its cage.
And Johnny is a monster. Yes.
When I want to be.
Yeah. All in good time, all in good time. And on the topic of the pandemic, I guess for you guys, everyone's had their own weird, unique journey. I hate to use that word, but let's just go with it. But in terms of your live shows, like, did it give you time did you change anything? Like, did you want to minimise, amplify, go a bit crazy? Like, what was that experience like for you guys?
Well, the caged animal reference is really good. It made us stop because we were on the road 52 weeks a year. We did 60 festivals in 2 years, and it was great. It was amazing. But our other lives sort of weren't getting the love they deserved. So we just stopped. We fed ourselves. We filled our cup, and it was cool. We're just doing the same thing, though. It was just we're just not going to take it for granted. And we say it before every gig, this could be our last gig. So who knows? We don't know when our next gig is going to be. We've had one gig cancelled this week because of the floods. So it's like, man, let's just make this moment. Now is the time, not tomorrow, not yesterday, now. And I think that's the message that we've really been sending within the band. And people are responding because they don't know if they're going to be able to see a gig again. They don't know if they can dance. In that moment, in that time, it's where it's at.
Yeah. And for yourself?
Yeah, you've got to play every note like it's your last, as Kane said. So going with the flow, just getting up, having fun, and treating every time like it's going to be the last time you're going to be able to do it. Because who knows what could be just around the corner.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of a nice thing to have that mentality to be like looking at it really positively because it can obviously, it's been really, really devastating for the industry at large, but you guys seem to have thrived and survived regardless. And here we are, like, you know, getting out of your hometown in Queensland.
The sunny Queensland.
Yeah, sunny.
Yeah, we're like the cockroach of the blues world. Like, nothing will kill us. We've been doing this for so long, but we just can't. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do like outside of this. So it's like, no, you can't get us down.
Yeah,
we'll just keep doing it. And our fans are amazing. They're the ones that have lifted us up when we've needed it, like on socials, on Instagram, all that stuff. Little messages, little emails. Even, you know, we used to do lots of posts, and then for a week we didn't because it was like, I just want to sit in my undies and watch Netflix.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Can I get an amen? And we got messages from that. You guys have been quiet. Is everything okay? And it's like, okay. Yeah, you know, we're not just a band of brothers that drink beers and jump around like idiots. Like, people are in this with us.
Yeah. I think that's the amazing thing with art. Like, throughout all of this, it's been like this real meeting point. Like, obviously you guys, it would be devastating not to have that, but equally for the fans, like,
totally.
We've all been collectively missing it. So let's just cross our fingers and hope for more. But obviously being, again, another thing I keep seeing you guys constantly refer to as blues sensations, but purveyors of so many riffs and blues and all of that. But you have your softer moments. There's something for everyone. But I think my favourite quote about you guys was you're one part Gary Clark, one part the Black Keys, and a whole lot of Drunken Sailor. I'm actually paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Excellent way to spend a Sunday.
Yeah, totally. Sunday sesh.
I do love that. But tell me, in terms of when the band was first starting, like, what kind of influences and visions were you bringing into this whole adventure when it was first kicking off?
I can't really comment on that. This is where you take over.
Yeah, so the band sort of started, I was doing a little bit with another drummer, and I went to Europe, came back. This was in 2011, and I was like, I need a drummer. And I saw this drummer play with another band, and I was like, I'm going to steal him. So I did. It was great. And then I was out one night, and I at this local club, there was a 100 ham raffle. Hear me out. Let's listen to the rest of the story. 100 ham raffle. The place was buzzing. And one of my good friends was playing, and she had an amazing double bass player that I'd heard about. And I thought, they must be great. This place is packed. But once the hams got auctioned off, There was no one. There was literally no one except for a woman that spewed on herself and weed her pants in the seat. So I thought, is this like an omen? I thought, yes, it is. I will raise my glass to this guy. And I saw Johnny playing with a good mate, Steph, and I was like, I'm going to steal him too. So our band was formed on thievery, really.
And ham.
And ham, yeah. Ham, bit of vomit here and there. Who's gonna judge us? But so we've all brought out different influences. My personal influences are like guys like Gary Clark, Jeff Lang, guitar heroes. I just love it. And Johnny, you can answer your influences.
Yeah, in terms of my musical influences, they come from everywhere. Like I catch myself out playing piano lines that I heard years ago, and I'm like, oh, that's where they came from. But in terms of double bass, guys like, the Stray Cats, Scott Owen from The Living End, who I'm superiorly blessed to say he's actually one of our good friends now. So guys like that is where I come from. The apple hasn't fallen very far from the tree. I'm just a clone of these guys that have been doing it since 1949.
Yeah. If you're going to pick clones, I think you've definitely hitched your wagon to some good stuff.
Said you're sweet, sweet Caroline. I'll be the judge of that. Roxy in the red dress, I hear those days are gone. Let's do the twist and shout. Yeah. Judge Judy, stop me. Judge Judy, stop me now. Judge Judy, stop me. Judge Judy, stop me now. Everybody likes the schoolgirls, and I'm a schoolboy too. Reaching and touching me. Muddy as a foxy, foxy lady too. Let's do the twist and shout. Judge Judy, stop me. Judge Judy, stop me now. Judge Judy, stop me. Judge Judy, stop me now. Mr. Jeremy Bug. I didn't want to say it, Jeremy, but your mother's here. I saw her on the way in. The first time she's seen you drum with us. And she said, do you think he'll have a go today? Because he plays in time 63% of the time, but I've heard he's a bit better with you guys. And I said, well, in this song, you'll be the judge. And if I was her as your mother, as your bearded mother that I am, I wouldn't be angry with that. I'd just be disappointed. So maybe have a go, you mug. Now Jimmy said, now Jimmy said, Jimmy said, now Johnny said, Muddy likes the schoolgirls, and I'm a schoolboy too, reaching and touching me. And Neil said, you're sweet, sweet Caroline. Let's do the twist and shout. And the wind in my back, I'm like a bullet train shooting down a one-way track. I keep my head high and I'm starting with pride. Sparkle in my eyes, smile above my wild. I feel good, don't you know I feel good? I need no fine wine and no fancy cuisine, just some home cooking from mama. I'ma lick the bowl clean, cause my day ones always be by my side. Never, whenever we ride or we die, sing it oh, oh. Nothing bringing me down. Oh, 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 life is good. Oh, 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 life just going to keep doing this to watch this dancing. And for those that can't dance like these amazing two, you're going to help me out with some vocals. Here we go. Just repeat after me. Because there's nothing better than hanging out together, drinking beers and playing music / listening to music. Here we go. And I feel real good. 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 Now hang on, I think they can. Hey Johnny, do you think they can do a little bit better out there? Johnny needs all the help he can get after last night, trust me. Here we go. So I'm going to say I feel, and please repeat after me. If you feel good, I bet you do. And I feel real good. I feel real good. And I feel real good. And I feel real good. Oh, life is good. Life is good. Thanks to Matt back there on the sound too, man. Absolutely, it sounds amazing up here. I don't care about what you're hearing as long as I'm... No, it sounds amazing up here. Thank you so much, man. It's so hard to get this thing right. Thank you. I grew up in a town called Goulburn. Has anyone here been to Goulburn before? You lived there? You are literally the first person apart from myself to admit that you're from Goulburn and if you've lived there. 3 months, yeah, that's right, yeah. It was 3 months of a 12-month rental, wasn't it? And you finally got, fuck out. Yeah, I grew up in Goulburn and with a guy called Todd Carney. I don't know if you know him up here. Captain coach of Ipswich last I heard. But we actually went to school together. We didn't share the same bubbler though. Yeah, no, we didn't. But this is all about getting drunk underage at the Golden Blues Festival. A girlfriend, mate, and get yourself a beer. If it wasn't for the beat, you'd be sitting in your seat, on top of those toes and top of those thighs. If it wasn't for the beat, you'd be sitting in your seat, on top of those toes. What's happening? Can I see some Mighty Mater? stub my foot to this bluegrass tune. Never wasn't for the beat. You were sitting in your CD, not tapping those toes, stepping those thighs. Never wasn't for the beat. You were sitting in your CD, not tapping those toes, those tapping. So when we landed, we can only have 2 drivers in the van. Europe car were limiting that to us. And Johnny's like, I'll help you drive, Kane. I'll be more than willing to drive this weekend. Half the kilometres. That's what you said, wasn't it, Johnny? How many of the kilometres have you driven this weekend? 0? Was that your answer? Because that's what you did, mate. Nothing. Not only that, but you ate my last 3 Wheat Bix, didn't you? We're just going to have our own like band therapy in front of you, I'm sorry. But I really wanted to carb load today with my banana and my 3 Wheat Bix. Who wants to see Johnny have a go to make up for this little mishap? Who wants to see Johnny snap at a bass? Who wants to see Johnny put a big bit of wood between his legs and whack it? Whack your wood, Johnny. And ended up with twins. Let's start again. Here we go. Yeah, he did. This is called What a Night. Let's hear it, Johnny. Chill in the night, if only we knew. I was cold all the time from singing our blues, and fireworks went up and colored the sky. Slade, ladies and gentlemen. Beck Slade, all the way from Wollongong. Let's hear it for her, please. You gotta keep it easy on a Sunday. Yeah, you do. A little seed planted, it grew and it grew, and it took us both some time singing our blues. Fireworks went up, we colored the sky. When I looked into you, amazing Beck Slade, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do something unplanned because that's what we do. I don't need you guys for this one, thanks. Thank you so much for hanging out this afternoon, folks. It means so much. There's probably half of you that were meant to be here that aren't here. I got so many messages because they couldn't get here, floodwaters, all that stuff. It's amazing where our fans come from. It means so much that you've come out today. And I'm just going to do one little slow song that we don't get to play very often. And I'd love the snare off if I could, please, Jeremy. I was born on the 11th of the 11th. I'm not going to say what year because a girl never tells. And for 1 year for my birthday, we were over in Europe. And I went to the Flanders battlefields. And I went to a place called Ypres. And in that little town, it was completely destroyed. And they've rebuilt it exactly how it was before the war. And in that town, there's a big stone structure called the Menin Gate. And on the Menin Gate, on this stone structure, they've got the names and the ages and the places of these people that they haven't found yet. And as we were driving through the countryside, we're on a bus. And there's all these mines on the corner. They're still digging up over 100 years later. And on the bus was this book of all the names and ages of the people on the Menin Gate. And as we know now, some of them are only 14 years old. Flying, fighting, and jumping on a ship to go do what they had to do and see the things they had to see. And at the time, my little brother was only 14 years old, getting in trouble for going to school in the wrong shoes, for getting up late, and I just couldn't imagine him seeing and doing those things. And I read a poem called Searching for a Soldier's Grave and wrote this song using that poem. You asked me, stranger, why I made this journey, why I crossed these ocean waves. You know my love, he was killed in action, and that's why I'm here and searching for his grave. Somewhere here amongst the many thousands of soldiers died, so true and brave. Well, that's where I know I'll find him resting And that's why I'm here and searching for his grave. Gate where the stone wall built, flat as a board except the 60th hill, and all around the shells ran out. Young as 14, what the hell was that? A man and gate where the stone wall built, flat as a board except the 60th hill, and all around the shells ran out. Young as 14, what the hell was that? Somewhere here amongst the many thousands, I kneel down and I say a prayer for all the loved ones home across the ocean, whose heart like mine is buried there. He's buried there. The stone wall built, flat as a board except the 60th hill, and all around the shells ran out. Young as 14, what the hell was that? Oh, man and gay where the stone wall built, flat as a board except the 60th hill, and all around the shells ran out. Young as 14, what the hell? What the hell was there? Just to tell him I love him to the day I die, to the day I die.
And obviously the industry is noticing and has been noticing along the way, like you've had people like Ian Moss talk about you, you've had Australian Guitar Magazine talk about you, but I guess like from a live perspective, you're also festival favourites. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you won 2 years in a row Blues at Bridgetown Festival's People's Choice Awards. So clearly like people are adoring what you're doing. But let's talk live show memories, given you are busting out an amazing performance right now. Can you share with me a 1920 standout moment, whether it was everything went well, everything just went terribly, or something weird happened? What is a standout for both of you?
Johnny, you go first, man. Oh, yes. No, I've got one. Speaking of Brews at Bridgetown, yes, Johnny. Yes, testify. Best memory. I forgot about this. This is so good. So we're playing on a big stage, festival stage. It was in a paddock sort of field thing, and it's a hollow stage, so it's raised. And there was a security guard over on the left-hand side with like a big flashlight, like a mag light. It's like Jesus was coming out of his big thing. And it was like he was shining it under the stage. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is ridiculous. And like, we're playing, and then there was another guy came over with his big light. It's like, I don't know what's going on. We'll just do our thing. The show must go on. Turns out, there was a couple at the front of the stage. They were liking the show so much that they had to go under the stage and get their freak on. They Howard Sterned it, but they did it together. The frequencies from those 18s were going everywhere, and apparently it was a good gig for them.
Oh.
How good's that? Yeah.
So sweet.
I forgot about that, Johnny.
That's probably the ultimate compliment a musician can be.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Is there censorship on this show? I don't know, but they were definitely enjoying the bass frequencies from Johnny's bass.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best answer to that question I've ever heard. Personally. Normally it's like, oh, we played a great set and then we high-fived after the show. So I'm loving this.
Well, we played a great set and then high-fived the couple under the stage.
Well,
As the police were carrying it away.
Yeah,
nude
just in
high-fives.
handcuffs.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I don't know how we're going to top that, but I mean, obviously now, hopefully in 2022, we're having a little bit more quote-unquote normality coming through, more shows, hopefully, cancelled shows notwithstanding, obviously. But is there a bucket list artist or event or something that you guys would just absolutely love to tick off collectively?
Yeah, first,
I don't usually think very far ahead. I'm just a guy that goes with the flow. But we are playing Byron Bay Blues Fest in April this year. And I would like to think that there'd be the opportunity for some extra artists to pop up with us. I won't say any more because I don't.
Maybe they will be. Maybe they're flying from LA. They just don't know it yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, maxing the credit
cryptic.
card. Yes, it is. Just so mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that would be great. Golden.
But I think a goal for me is just to do what we're doing, supporting our families from the best job in the world and just loving what we do. I mean, so many people out there don't love their job. And I think they found that during COVID. It's like, what the hell am I doing with my life? But we're so lucky to be doing what we love to great people. We're meeting amazing people along the way and we get paid for it. It's ridiculous. Don't tell anyone, but we do this for free. And it's like, we just want to keep doing that. We want to build in new areas and go overseas and do some stuff over there and just do it before we get too old and angry at the world. No, just old and broken.
There's a time and place for angry music too. Like that can be the next phase later on in life.
Yeah, we'll be 60 just rocking out with some anger tunes.
I'll be there. I'll be
Done.
Just yelling at the sky. And I guess off the back of that, I know it's a little bit tricky to look too far forward, but let's talk 2022 and in general. Is there anything you can reveal beyond Blues Fest and cryptic artists maybe joining you that is on the cards?
There is. And this is another long story. Hear me out.
Go on.
I was getting my bathroom renovated during lockdown. Here we go. The guy's putting in the toilet. There's the point to this story. And he's putting the Celastic around the bottom. And I still remember it because he was like, it's not working. I was like, I don't care, mate. He's like, did you know my brother is aloe black? And I was like, my brother-in-law, is aloe black. And I was like, no, he's not. And he's like, yeah, the guy who's saying, wake me up and I need $1. And I was like, he's not, mate. Because doing what we do, everyone's auntie's uncle's brother's cousin is Jimmy Barnes or knows Darryl Braithwaite, or I'll get you can go support Eric Clapton. I know him. I'm his gardener. And I was like, cool. And he's like, no, come to our house. We're having a party. He'll be there with his wife, Maya Jupiter, who's a hip-hop artist. Like, it was sick. So we're in the lounge room. Maya's doing some hip-hop stuff. Aloe's singing Sam Cooke things. I've got tears going down my eyes. And then we got chatting afterwards and he said, what are you guys doing? All that sort of stuff. And we're not doing much, because we can't tour. And he said, why don't we write a song together and you can use the money from that to support yourselves when you aren't touring. I was like, yeah, let's do that. And I just thought, whatever, it's just a thing someone says. But we exchanged WhatsApp numbers. I didn't even know that was a thing. He's like, do you have WhatsApp? And I was like, yes. I downloaded it. I went around the corner and downloaded it. And so we wrote a song together and that's going to be on our new album. We just signed a US deal with that song. So it'll be released over there. And yeah, so that's it. The biggest thing that's happened during lockdown, and it wouldn't have happened without lockdown or me getting a new toilet. So we're pretty happy about both.
I'm mostly happy about the toilet for you. First and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
The new music is obviously very exciting. And is it going to be something a little bit different, or are we staying in the same vein?
Well, it's very similar. But he sings it, so he's allowed us to use his voice. He wrote the words, we wrote the music. It's all about life feeling good and seeing the silver linings in it. And we're hoping it'll get picked up for some TV and some film stuff over there. Yeah. But yeah, it's sort of it's a cleaner version of us with a bit of a poppy edge.
Very nice, very nice.
We've absorbed another member into our band.
Yeah, he just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, I feel hopefully there's a ham involved as well.
Yeah, he does like ham. Yeah, we'll get totally.
Change my last name to Gwil Ham. It'll be
Gwil
fine.
Ham. Yeah,
we all will. It's fine. Well, given that we are on Desert TV right now, you guys are busting out an incredible live show. I have to ask each of you, what is your Desert Island album that you would take with you if you were stranded, and why?
Graceland, Paul Simon. Why?
Yeah.
In the early days, I toured with my best mate at the time. We drove through the desert. It wasn't an island, but Australia is an island. We were in the desert on that island, and we listened to that on repeat.
Yes.
It's the best. It's like Mississippi Delta shining like a national guitar. Can't beat it. Done.
Perfect.
Not even thinking about it.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay. Aqua. Aquarium, because that was the soundtrack to my 1997.
Yeah, it was.
Isn't that like they just had some anniversary for Barbie Girl or something recently, I think, too?
Probably did.
Don't know if that lawsuit's still going on.
No, but they're actually using it on their ads now. Yep, they've dropped it. They're like,
Incredible.
let's use this song.
Amazing. Well, they're using that song. Hopefully they'll be using a 1920 song in the near future and something else, guys. But congratulations on such an incredible show. And he's hoping we can hear some new tunes from you imminently. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
you.
It's been great.
Hey, I'm Tiana and you've been watching Desert TV.
Come on to heartbreak, well, this way I'll stand. In between a rock and place, vows to be a man. Little birdie told me that I am bad for you. But with those words you just tell me, well, what you do? Big, big love, big, big love, big, big love, and I'm falling. Big, big love, big, big love, big, big love, and I'm falling. Tonight's the night, my baby blue. Well, come on after dark, and I'll show you what to do. Sing me your melody, and please don't let me down. And hear those words, all the lies they're driven from your mouth. Big, big love, big, big love, big, big love, and I'm falling. Big, big love, big, big love, big, big Johnny G. Johnny G on the double bird.
Say your prayers, it's a war. Don't forget, my son, to include everyone. I took you in, one with it. Get you free from sin. To the seven goes.
See, we're one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Enter light, take my hand. We're out to never, never land. Look, we didn't play it right, lads, but we played it okay. We had this bet in the car, we're like, let's try a Metallica song. I was like, you can't do it. You'll be shit at it, lads. But no, they're amazing. I think we keep that in there, boys. I think we keep working on that. Tonight's the night, my baby blue. Well, come on after dark, and I'll show you what to do. And sing me your melody, and please don't let me down. In those words, all the lies they're driven. Big, big love, big, big love, big, big love, and I'm falling. Big, big love, big, big love, big, big love. Who hasn't seen us play before that he's here today? Are you here because your friend bought you? Yes. And that's what we rely on. We don't get radio play. We basically, it's hard to manage us with an email address. That's a struggle for us. But what we get is you guys telling your mates about us. And then anywhere we go in Australia, there's always people that have told their mates, and that means so much to us. So please keep doing that. We rock on with the old word of mouth method, and we just jump in a van and drive to any goddamn place they'll have us. Yeah, we'll be in your backyard. You just don't even know. We'll probably float there at the moment. But we model what we do off our favourite bands from the 70s and 80s that did that. They just jumped in the van. And I'm talking about bands like AC/DC, Dragon, Billy Thorpe, those sort of dudes. And our favourite band of all time, the Angels. The goddamn Angels. And they used to play in so many terrible venues, the kind of venues you walk in and the sweat is dripping from the wall, you're sticking to the carpet. Maybe you went out with your best cologne trying to pick up, maybe you had your Brute or your Old Spice, I don't know. You walked in there smelling $1 million, you walked out smelling like an ashtray, those sort of venues. So we're going to do an Angels song, and you're going to help us out to tribute to our favourite band. And what you need to do is say, no way can you get out of our personal space. Please, 1.5 metres. Okay, that's the response. Here we go. Am I ever gonna see your face again? 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 Oh. Okay, girls, this is just for you. It was meant to be ladies' night here at Mo's Desert Clubhouse, but all these dudes showed up. I'm sorry. So I just want to hear you girls respond. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Lady girl. Louder, girls. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Here we go! Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Lads, what do you reckon? Can you go louder than that? Yeah, here I can. I've had 10 beers. Lads, this is for you. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, yeah. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see everybody? Here we go. Mr. Jeremy Burke down there. I shuffle over before I do the floor. I smell my whiskey, but hell, I want some more. Come on, baby, I'll overstep the now. Come a little closer, baby, now is our time. Cause I'm the boogeyman. The boogeyman's coming for you. Cause I'm the boogeyman. The boogeyman's coming for you. I swing around just like a rusty gate. Don't stop twirling, you know it's not too late. Come on, baby, I'll overstep the line. Come a little closer, baby, now is our time. Cause I'm the boogeyman. The boogeyman's coming for you. Cause I'm the boogeyman. The boogeyman's coming for you. Here comes a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a low-down hoochie coocher. She was the toughest little frail, but Minnie had a heart that was big as a whale. Hidey, 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 hidey. Odie, 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 oh. Edie, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. She messed around with the king of Sweden, gave her everything that she was needing. I took her down to Chinatown and showed her how to kick that big gong around. Hidey, 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 hidey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Edie, edie, edie. Oh. She messed with that little king from Sweden, gave her everything that she was needing. A golden car, a diamond wheel, that fancy little car, and that little bit of platinum steel. You have been sweating your ass off all night, sir, I thank you so much. That's why there's a ring around you, but it's amazing. Hidey, 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 hi. Odie, 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 oh. Edie, 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 edie. Oh, hidey, 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 hi. Oh, edie, 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 edie. Edie, yaddy, yaddy, yah. Oh, here we go. better. So I'm going to come down to you, and I need some help here. Phil, I think you've got it going on. Here we go. Keep it sexy, Johnny. Keep it sexy. Hidey, 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 hidey. Odi, 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 oh. Hidey, 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 hidey. Oh, 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 oh. Hidey, 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 hidey. No, Phil, you. Okay, do you want a skiddly boo with the boo boo? No, he does. We're going to have Phil skiddly boo with the boo boo. Here we go. I'm not sure what we're in for, ladies and gentlemen. Forgive me. This part's being filmed also, Phil. I hope you're here with someone you should be here with.
Skibbly boo, skibbly boo, skibbly boo, 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 boo. No, you've got to repeat. We'll try again. Skibbly boo, skibbly boo, skibbly boo, 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 boo.
I'll take it from here, Phil. Well, thank you so much. You stick to what you know, mate. Drinking beers. That's what we want to hear. Here we go. Here we go. Hidey, 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 hide. Hody, 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 ho. Edie, 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 edie. How good is afternoon delight? There it is. We're going to do something. Here we go. I like it when it rains. 'Cause I go home today with the love of my life, and we do it all night. We say hi, 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 hi. Then she goes low, 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 low. We take it nice and slow, and then we just go, go. Hidey, 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 hidey. Odi, 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 oh. Oh, itty, itty, itty. Oh, oh, here we go. Folks, here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was alone down Hoochie Cooch. She was the toughest little frail, but Minnie had a heart that was big as a whale. Nice work, Johnny. I told you they've been doing stuff behind closed doors. This one's all about seeing a good-looking woman and taking her home. You walking, but I don't like to stare. Your eyes are blue and your sound brown hair, yeah, well, but it's so fine, what am I gonna do? Oh, little darling, I wanna make love to you. Ba-dum, ba-dum, yeah, yeah, ba-dum, ba-dum, yeah, yeah, ba-dum, ba-dum, yeah, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, yeah, yeah, ba-dum, ba-dum, yeah, yeah, ba-dum, ba-dum, here we go. So fine, your lips so sweet. Oh, little darling, I want you home with me. Ba-dum, ba-dum, get there, ba-dum, ba-dum, get there, ba-dum, ba-dum, yeah, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, yeah. Little darling, I want you home with me. You and me, baby, we ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, we ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, we so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. You and me, baby, we ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. I don't know the verses, so I can't do the verses. Don't bore us, get to the chorus, that's how I live. I see you walking, but I don't like to stare. Your eyes are blue and your soft brown hair. Your body's so fine, your lips so sweet. Oh, one more time and here we go. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I will shoot you right down, right off of my feet, until you play with me. Boom, 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 boom. I will shoot you right down, right off of my feet, till you. Are you ready for the best line of music ever? You were born ready, weren't you, sir? This is the best line of music written ever. I wish I'd written it. Neil Young, Neil Diamond, Neil Armstrong ain't got shit on this line. One small step for mankind hasn't got anything on this. So listen up. Would a nickel be a nickel? And a dime be just a little bitty dime? You show me yours, honey. Unfortunately, it is always the men that say, I will show you mine at that point. And I think we need to stop that trend. You show me yours, honey. Yeah, you will. And I will show you mine. Myself, just in case you missed it, lads, write this down on your Parker pen with your Parker pen on a post-it note. Here we go. Write this down and say it to the girl of your dreams. And it will work 73% of the time. But do you know how you can increase the odds? Do the vacuuming. Yes. And if you're going to do the vacuuming, move the lounge and vacuum under the lounge, because they love that shit. And as my dad said, if you do any chores, make sure you leave the vacuum out so they know you did it. And it's called chore play, son. That's what he used to say to me. Too much information, Dad. When a nickel be a nickel, and a dime be just a little bit down, you show me yours, honey. Please. And I will show you mine. Time, get off for Johnny G on the double bass, please. And the guy on the drums, this is only his 5th gig with us ever. How good has he gone today? Mr. Jeremy Berg on the drum. You go high, I will go You come in and not come out. That's the Mussamung curry note, isn't it, Johnny? Yeah. We'll do this little thing and we'll do it right now. Let's dance, let's dance on the 2 and the 4. Let's dance, yeah. Let's dance on the 2 and the 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the craziest guy in Queensland tonight, Mr. Kane Denelli!
Oh, that bass line sounds familiar, Johnny. Keep it going, keep it going. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, oh, Rock City, bam-a-lam, but I'm from Birmingham, bam-a-lam, but I don't give a damn, bam-a-lam, oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, oh, Rock City, bam-a-lam, I'm from Birmingham, but I do not give a damn. Oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, yeah. And I want you to save the biggest round of applause for yourselves. Thank you so much for braving the weather. I don't know where you come from, but it's so glad that you're here. Thank you so much. As I said, there's about 50 people that couldn't make it today. But you are here, and that's amazing. Here we go. Help me out with the Bama Lambs. You could say can of Spam if you want. Jar of Grandma's Jam. I don't care. Here we go. Whoa, Black Betty. Oh, Rock City. I'm from Birmingham. I don't give a damn. Oh, Black Betty. Oh, Rock City. Oh, Black Betty. Oh, wow. Thanks, folks. We'll see you up the back of the merch. Thank you so much for coming out. See you next time.